Hello, Northport. Thank you so much for welcoming me to your Wellness Week here online. My name is Gordon Gooding. I'm the director of the Gooding Wellness Group. We run a private practice group counseling agency here in Cold Spring Harbor. We have licensed clinical social workers and licensed mental health counselors here available to work with individuals and families of all ages and types. Right now, given the current circumstances, all of our services are offered online through secure video sessions or through phone sessions. So while we can't be here in person for our clients, we are still here in a virtual sense to support the community in any way possible. So again, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I thought I'd spend just a few moments talking to you about three aspects of maintaining a good wellness plan during this very difficult time. The three aspects I want to really talk about most is to move, to connect, and to nurture, okay? Movement. Right now, we're all experiencing this sense of quarantine and being cooped up inside our homes and not used to being in our schools and in our jobs and out in the community and walking around the villages as we used to. So it's been really a new challenge for all of us. But just because we're all practicing social distancing and not around each other doesn't mean we shouldn't be moving. Moving is such an important part of our mental health and our physical health. So whether it's yoga, whether it's running, whether it's bike riding, whether it's just walking your dog a couple of times a day, please let's make sure you are out there moving. Movement does so much for our mental health. It helps fight off anxiety, it helps fight off depression, and it releases all those good hormones in our bodies that we really need to make us feel good and helps build emotional resilience. Okay, so please make sure you're moving. The second thing, connection. We are practicing social distancing. We are really separate from each other right now. But yet, what you guys in Northport are doing right now with this event is so awesome and so important because you are making a connection. We are connecting through the internet. We are connecting through social media sites. We are connecting through Zoom. We are connecting through Google Classroom. We are finding new and different ways to connect. While we cannot connect physically, we're still connecting emotionally, and there's so many different technology outlets out there to help us do that. So right now, while we're alone, let's not be alone, if that makes any sense. Make sure we're staying in contact with our support groups. Make sure we're staying in contact with our friends and our family. Make sure we're doing the FaceTime sessions or the Zoom sessions to really make sure we're seeing each other and we read each other's faces a little bit. And that really gives us a sense of connection. That's what, as human beings, we are social creatures. We need to have that connection. So let's make sure that we're not just isolating and away from people and not staying engaged with the people who are closest to us. So I would encourage you to stay connected during this time. The last thing I want to talk to you about is nurturing. And nurturing yourselves during this time. And nurturing ourselves can mean a whole host of different things. It can start from the very basic needs of, are we eating enough? Are we eating too much? Are we sleeping enough? Are we sleeping too much? What kind of schedule are we keeping ourselves on? Are we keeping a schedule that makes us feel good about ourselves? Or is this a schedule that we are kind of being really hard and technical and tough on ourselves? When we talk about, I also talk about when we are consuming, what kind of thoughts are we consuming about ourselves at this point? Are we getting really hard and down on ourselves because we're not doing some of the things we used to do? That's really not going to be really helpful for us in the long run. This is a really difficult time, and we want to try to think about how we can build ourselves up as opposed to practicing a dialogue in our head that might really tear us down or make us feel bad about ourselves. Another aspect of nurturing I want you to think about is, what are we consuming digitally and in terms of entertainment, right? The news is overwhelming. All day, everyday news. Make sure you're not watching the news too much. All that watching the news all day is going to do is raise anxiety levels, and again, a lot of us can actually help increase chances of depression. Let's get what we need and then make sure we're not watching it all day. Let it give our nervous system a break from that. If you're into heavy dramas, this might not be the best time to get into that. I myself have kind of rediscovered again, which is like probably the third time I've rediscovered The Office. Something fun, something light. Making fun of Michael Scott is so much easier than trying to think about all the things that are really going on in this world. So giving ourselves a little bit of an emotional break with some laughter and laughter and kindness, and it really can be very healing for us. So I would encourage you to really think about, what are you consuming online and through TV and through Netflix and all these other sources, so that we're kind of helping ourselves de-stress as opposed to increasing our stress levels, which is exactly what we don't want during this time. Our therapists and our counselors are here for you. If you or anybody you know is having a difficult time, we could set up a Skype, Zoom. We have an online secure video session to see and work with clients. We have phone sessions available, and we're going to be doing different community forums to also support our community. If you would like to make an appointment, or if you'd like to just talk to someone or had a question, please reach out to us. Our website is goodingwellness.com. You can email us at info@goodingwellness.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. So please feel free to reach out through your social media sites that you watch and follow us, and you can learn about different things and services we're going to be offering, and different opportunities for us to connect. But until then, please move, connect, nurture. Make that your wellness plan. Make sure that every day you incorporate some aspect of that into your life, okay? Again, thank you so much for letting me be a part of your event today. I love that you're still going forward and doing this. I think it's so important for our community to do that. And again, if there's anything anybody needs, please feel free to reach out to us. In the meantime, please be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And I hope to see you all in person very soon. Thanks so much.